Hello, Jolly Dollies. Hope you well. Happy Valentine's. In today's video, we are going to unbox the Kylie Minogue Barbie doll. Yes, we are. And I've got two of them. So let's go. So they are out of the shipper. I haven't unwrapped them. I haven't had to look at them. I'm so excited. I really am. I love Kylie. But without further ado, oh my god. I think she is a beautiful, absolutely stunning woman. She's one of the best-selling artists, pop artists, female artists of all time. She is the highest she's the highest pop star. She's an Australian singer-songwriter and actress, and she is referred to as the Princess of Pop. Um, Although we all know that there's another person that's recognized by that title, so I normally refer to Kylie as the Grand Duchess of Pop. And also, she's known as the Singing Budgie. She is a 2 Grammy Award winner. She's got 4 Brit Awards, 18 ARIA Music Awards, and she is the highest selling Australian female artist of all time, with sales surpassing 8 million records worldwide. And in 2024, Time listed her as in its annual list of the 100 most influential people in the world. And she has an OBE as well, which is an accolade from the UK. So Kylie has been with us for decades. She has had a very long and beautiful career. It's had its ups and downs like everybody else, but she has come back stronger and stronger each time. So it is the back of the box, and it's stunning, of course. Creativity and expression through music is a true wonder. It's what it says in the back of the box. And then just down here, let me bring you guys closer. Get on the dance floor and have some fun. The Kylie Minogue Barbie doll celebrates the Australian singer, songwriter, actress, and fashion icon hailed as the Princess of Pop. She wears a sizzling red Mugler outfit with matching Maison Ernest Paris boots, as seen in Kylie's electrifying, well, it says Minogue, but I'm saying Kylie, electrifying Padam Padam music video. So that's the back of the box, and that's the artwork for her album. And then you've got Kylie's signature, or her, well, actually the signature is down here with a heart. So it's a collector Barbie, and ta-da! This is the front of the box. Now, I bought one, and I was gifted the other one for Valentine's. So now, which one are we going to unbox? Which one? Well, here she's facing forward, and here she's sliding to the side. So I think I'm going to unbox this one. And this one I will keep. Now, I don't know which one, who got who, but this was my Valentine's present. One of them was my Valentine's present. The other one, I bought it as a Valentine's present for myself. So happy Valentine's to all of you. Lots of love. And let's get on with the front of the box. God, I'm so excited. Let me just bring you guys a bit more back. Sure. So she's a Barbie signature doll, of course. So that's how the box is. It's pretty similar to the Mariah Carey box, as you can see. and it's reminiscent of her Padam Padam video. Obviously, she's wearing the resembling outfit, and yeah, the box is pretty clear, so you can see all the sides and the back and all of that. So let's get this girly out of the box. Let's get this one in the back, so we know. Now, when I first saw Dollies, when I first saw the pictures, I didn't think she resembled Kylie Minogue all that much, and I still don't. To me, she gives a bit more Taylor Swift vibes. I think she's very Taylor Swift. I don't know why, but I think to me she resembles more Taylor Swift than she does Kylie Minogue, who is an amazing, beautiful woman. And if you are a fan of Kylie and if you followed her career, you will know that she started in Neighbours many years ago, back in the 80s, and she was Charlene. Now, I was slightly younger back then. I was already born, but I didn't particularly watch Neighbours because I was still pretty young, so I didn't particularly understand. So I'm going to take it from the bottom, and there are some, as you can see, it kind of slides out like so. So the box is now out. In the back, we've got her stand. We've got the full stand this time in the back of the box, which has a cutout. We've got certificate of authenticity. Certificate of authenticity. This certifies that your Kylie Minogue Barbie doll was created through the collaborative efforts of designers and artists at Mattel. So it's cardstock. It's a bit more sturdy, and it does have ridges as well. So it's textured paper, and if you've seen my videos, you know I keep these. And then we've got the standard base. It's the round black base stand, and it says Kylie in red in the bottom. Hope that's visible. So it's hollow in the back, and then it just slots on like so, and then it came with a waist holder, which will just pop it there. So back to it. I wasn't. I believe Neighbours had been around in many countries in Europe, if I'm not mistaken. Do let me know down in the comments. Comment if you do remember seeing Neighbours, apart from the UK, for example, which had Neighbours for quite a while. I'm not sure if it still does because I don't watch daytime TV. But yes, she was in it, and she was very young. She had curly hair, I think. Don't quote me on that because I can't quite remember. Should have done my research a tiny bit more. But I do think she had curly hair when she first started. And then she left Neighbours to pursue her pop career, which has been quite successful. She has touched on a few different genres as well. She's done electric pop and all that kind of stuff. She did a very kind of, she went through a kind of a, I want to say a haunting type of phase. She recorded a song with Nick Cave, and even the video was beautiful, but I think it's called The Wild Rose, if I'm not mistaken. So do check that one out. I remember being mesmerized when it used to come on. So plastic stays in the back. Bear with me a second. Okay, Dollies. She does have some plastic stays holding her outfit to the box. So do be careful with that, because this is like a, is this chiffon type material? It's like the see-through. I do think it's chiffon. So do be careful with that. Excuse me. And then her gorgeous boots are crisscrossed. So do bear with me, and I'm gonna take it out. I wish they wouldn't do this, but they do. Okay, just underneath, if you flip this, you can just pull the stays that are keeping her boots secured. And there's more plastic stays, I believe. Yeah. So there's more plastic stays right in the back holding the dress together. So do be wary of that, because if you pull it, it might damage your doll's outfit. Bear with me. Okay, she's free now. So I'm just going to show you the back of her box. It's got a picture of Kylie herself and the Kylie artist signature in foil, kind of iridescent foil, shimmery. So that's it. And on to the doll. So once again, plastic stays. There's 3 of them in the back, which we are just going to yank out. Now, if you yank these, the rest just falls back in the head. And if you want to keep your doll as is, then you won't have those annoying plastic stays poking out. Okay, I'm just going to cut that thread. It's got sellotape on it. So if we take the sellotape out, it should be easy for the hair to come out. Okay. All right. Da, 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 da. Oh, there's more plastic stays. Okay. So this is the real unboxing. I don't know. I think it's nice when someone unboxes the doll completely. But do let me know your thoughts and your feelings down below. You guys really don't want to comment on my videos. I don't know why. Do let me know. Okay, so there's a bit of an elastic there that was keeping your hand together. And she is finally free. Oh, there's another plastic stay with an elastic. So I normally keep these elastics just in case I want to style. I don't usually style my dolls too much because I like the hair to be nice and flowy. And I want to be able to, just run my hands through it. And all right. So on to the doll. Okay, so this is her. So she has highlighted hair, so it's not just one color. There's a couple of darker highlights through, and then she has the peekaboo red highlights as she did in the video. So let me just bring her. So this is her out of the box, and she has these nice flowy bits that are attached to the outfit. And let's bring her close so we can have a closer look at her face. I do hope you guys can see this. All right, so her face. Her hair is gelled. There's some product to it, by the way. So she has one thing that resembles Kylie is the eyebrows, because Kylie has her left eyebrow is slightly higher than her right eyebrow. So I do think that kind of shows in there. She then wears red eyeshadow, and there's some glitter in it. And it's almost like a sunset, because then just below the crease and above the eyelashes, she has some yellow, like a gold type. Hope you guys can see that. I'm trying to. Can you see that? Yeah, it does have. It is blended, and her eyeshadow comes all the way up, almost to her brow. She then has beautiful blue eyes, and Kylie has beautiful eyes, naturally. She then has beautiful red lipstick. She has blush on her cheeks, and she has her beauty mark on the right hand side. Now, looking at her face sculpt, I don't particularly see Kylie. I do see her more as Taylor Swift. I don't know why. Well, let me know down in the comments what you think. So, that's her beautiful face. It's still a gorgeous face sculpt. And she's the perfect doll for Valentine's, you know. How much more would you like? She is then fully articulated with movement at the head, shoulder, up and down, side to side, 360. She has a single joint at the elbow, wrist articulation, hip, not a lot of movement to the sides, but she can do the splits. And she then, no upper thigh, no upper torso, no rotation, and she then has I want to say a single joint at the knee. So I'm still trying to have a feel for it. And she then comes with her signature red Padam Padam outfit, which is all stitched together, if I'm not mistaken. Mine is actually undone at the back. So, yeah, it's all sewn in. So, it's a one-piece suit. It's like a t-shirt material type of, like a cotton, like a red cotton. The collar is finished. It's hemmed. She then has a few stripes, and this is almost like a suede that has been cinched. So there's no hem, there's no stitching or anything. So there's a couple of stripes of material, but it's all sewn in to the bodysuit. She then has the cutouts for the shorts, and then those iconic red boots that go past the knee up to the thigh, and they have painted eyelets in silver. The heel is actually, sadly mine. I don't know if you can see that, but my heel is slightly broken. The bottoms of the boots are black. The heels are quite sturdy for a change, although mine has a bit of damage. But she then has the chiffon wings, I want to say. They are slightly gathered in the back, and the whole outfit is just stitched together. It's hemmed on both sides as well, and the bottom, as you can see. Hope you can see that. So all in all, not too bad. Velcro's in the back. There's Velcro on the top. Well, mine is not even... Okay. We seem to be having a few issues with this one, sadly. Alright, so I don't know if this is meant to be sewn in or if it was glued on, but mine is off. Mine's come off. It's not a problem. I can stitch it. But then there's two pieces of Velcro. There's one up here. Oh, hang on. No, no, I misspoke. I do apologize. I do believe that these two are meant to. I don't get it. Are they meant to? Or are they just meant to? No, there seems to be Velcro in there. Anywho, I will give it another look. So I believe that these two pieces are meant to Velcro together. And then there's Velcro on the back, and then there's another piece of Velcro on the side as well. I just want to see, can this be removed? No, it cannot. Okay, so one piece. It would have been nice if it had been two separate pieces, but this is my experience, and your experience could be different. All in all, I'm not mad. I'm happy to keep her as she is. So yeah, that's pretty much it. The hair is saran hair, so once washed, you can just style it a bit better because Kylie was wearing her hair straight, shoulder length. She has had so many looks, so many iconic looks as well, and songs. She is also an actress, so she's acted in Mortal Kombat. She has no ankle articulation. The bodysuit is not hemmed at the ankles, but all in all, not too bad. Could it have been better? Probably, yes, definitely. I think the boots are a winner, and they seem to be. They slit in the back. There's a slit in the back there. All in all, what do I think? I think she is an alright doll. With these stands are not good for these dolls. I am going to keep her pretty much as she is. So I'm not going to do any restyling or anything. I'm going to keep her in front of her own self. One thing that okay, so here's the thing. For the price, I think she is a little expensive. And I did think twice before getting her because I didn't think she resembled Kylie all that much. And in some of the promo pictures, I didn't particularly think, oh wow, she's stunning. I have to get her. But I'm a fan of Kylie. I've always been. She's had amazing hits. One of my favorites is "Confide in Me," and it's probably one of her hardest songs to sing. Put Your Hand on Your Heart, Better the Devil You Know, The Locomotion. I was a kid, and I remember The Locomotion being an instant hit. And I remember being in someone's house, a friend of mine's house, and his older sister was with her friends in the house as well. And they were learning the routine for The Locomotion, and then we joined in. So yeah, that's one of the earliest memories that I have of Kylie. She's had plenty of hits over the years. She's had 8 number one songs. Obviously, one of her biggest hits is "Can't Get You Out of My Head." That song is in its own stratosphere. She's had "Tears on My Pillow" is a beautiful song. She also did a song with Jason Donovan, who played her love interest in Neighbours, and they got married, and their wedding pretty much stopped nations, and people were rushing from school and work, and they did not want to miss the wedding. So, if you are new to Kylie, if you haven't seen or if you don't know that much about Kylie or her backstory, there's plenty of information out there. From when she started, um, obviously she's from down under, from Australia, and she's an icon. She's been an icon for nearly 40 years. So, Empress, I'm going to keep calling her the Empress of Pop, um, because that's what she is. She's been in the game for so long that we need to pay a bit more respect to her because she deserves it. She's been through a couple of hurdles as well, and she came out fighting, and she seems to be a beautiful human being who's got a beautiful smile and the twinkle in her eyes. She's a great artist. She's true to herself, and I wish her nothing but the best, honestly, because she deserves it. And I hope she keeps herself happy, doing what she loves, which is coming out with great bangers like Padam Padam and Can't Get You Out of My Head and Spinning Around, which kind of, when that song came out, we were like, whoa, hello, miss. Okay, we see you. We see you. So she's a gay icon as well. And what more can I say? There's plenty of information about Kylie. If you are not a fan, if you haven't, or if you're new to her, Google her. Go and watch some videos of her performances. She puts on great concerts. I haven't seen her live myself, but I hope to before she retires one day. And there you guys have it. This is it's great to have her on my collection. She is absolutely, the doll itself is gorgeous. By the way, oh god, I always forget something. She doesn't have any earrings. Her face sculpt is 2025, and her hands are her gloves. So if you wanted to put on a made to move body, it's probably the tennis player or the Kirsty Yamaguchi doll if you want to put it on a petite body, because the reason why people called her as the singing budgie, and it was more a term of endearment when she was younger. They called it the singing budgie because Kylie, those of us who know, she's a tiny woman, but she has an amazing, bigger than life personality and career. So, but yeah, she's a petite lady, and I would, if you want to make her even more real, I would put her on a small, on a petite made to move body, but the bodysuit might not fit. Well, if you want to put on a made to move body, then it would be the tennis player or the Kirsty Yamaguchi, because she's quite pale. And without further ado, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope this was helpful. Did you get her? Will you get her? Let me know down in the comments what you thought. Hope my review was good enough, that it provided you enough content. All in all, I'm not mad. It is what it is. It's not always easy to replicate artists into doll form. Sometimes they come out better. Some come out better than others. In my opinion, she's giving me Taylor Swift a bit more than she is Kylie. But all in all, gorgeous doll. Outfit could have been better constructed. My heel, I will try to fix it. But Padam Padam, c'est la vie. I actually thought that Kylie was French because of her surname, but she's not. She's Australian, and she's the Australian queen of pop. So there you have it. Hope you enjoyed it. Once again, Happy Valentine's from me, from Kylie, and until next time, thank you. Bye.